And first up, let's get your details of the Army statement on the martyrdom of Sepoy Rajendra Singh. The Army has confirmed that Sepoy Rajendra Singh died after an attack by Pelters. This happened in Anantnag. Now, the official communication that's coming from the Army is that Sepoy Rajendra Singh, 22 years old, was along with his team. They were passing through the Anantnag bypass when a few youngsters came together, hurled stones at the vehicle. We understand that Sepoy Rajendra Singh was injured because a stone directly hit him on the head. He was immediately provided first aid. He was also evacuated to a hospital, but unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. Snehesh Alex Philip is joining us with more details on this. Snehesh, very unfortunate news coming in. The Army has confirmed that Sepoy Rajendra Singh, all of 22, has died because of an attack by Pelters.
Well, absolutely. This is not just sad, but a shameful incident that has come to light. You know, a 22-year-old Sepoy of the Indian Army has been killed in stone pelting. Now, you know, this is everybody who says that stone pelting is nothing but just, you know, some youngsters showing their frustration should feel ashamed, should apologize to the family of this martyr, because at the end of the day, he was killed in stone pelting. Now, he was part of the quick reaction team of the Indian Army, which was providing, security to a team of the BRO, that is Border Road Organization, and in which, he was on the head and killed. Remember that every soldier who signs up for the Indian Army or for the Indian Navy or the Air Force, you know, they sign up knowing very well that one day they might have to give up their life. They have to make the supreme sacrifice. And trust me, every time they do it with a smile on their face. And yesterday in the stone pelting, and stone pelting is not the way for a soldier to die. You know, he's more than happy to take a bullet for you and me or for the entire country, 1.3 billion people, but stone pelting is definitely not a way to die as far as the Indian soldier is concerned. And that is why it's often said, and I also say, that stone pelting is nothing but another form of terrorism, and stone pelters should not be dealt in a way that, you know, with gloves in hand. There needs to be a crackdown on stone pelting, because these stone pelters are nothing but overground workers of terrorist organizations. These stone pelters are paid stone pelters. They get in the money through the Hawala network. These are Pakistan-sponsored form of terrorism that is endangering the life of our security personnel. Remember, it's the CRPF which counters the stone pelters most of the time. They are heavily guarded in terms of, you know, with proper helmets, with proper knee pads and arm pads. Despite all the protection gear that they have, many of them are left severely injured. You know, many of them with the teeth broken,
yes.
Many of them with injuries on the head.
Snehesh, also what this reminds us is that those people who claim that these pelters are misguided youth, hopefully this will be a reality check for them. These visuals that were playing out of the salute that our forces gave to the 22-year-old Sepoy Rajendra Singh. Rajendra Singh is also joining us live for the latest updates on this. Rajendra, as per the official communication of the Army, what really are the details that we know? Because what we're told at this point is that a few youngsters had targeted a convoy of armed personnel, of our personnel, when they were going through Anantnag.
Yes, you rightly said, and these stone pelters, they targeted a patrol team, a QRT of the Indian Army that was deployed there to provide protection to the moving BSF convoy. When these stone pelters, those so-called common youth, the civilians of the Kashmir, these stone pelters, they targeted our security force personnel, the army that was deployed there to provide protection to the moving convoy of the BSF when they came under heavy stone pelting by these so-called misguided youth. You know, these are, as per the intelligence sources, these are the terrorists without weapon. These are terrorists with stones. So they targeted the army convoy in which this brave Jawan of the Indian Army, Sepoy Rajendra Singh, he was seriously injured. As per the army, he received a stone on his head. He was seriously injured, and when he was being evacuated to the hospital, he succumbed to his injury. So this is for the first time that army has officially said that we have lost one of our brave Jawan because of stone pelters. So now those politicians who have been betting for those stone pelters, calling them common youth, common civilians, now they stand exposed because their so-called common youth, they are targeting the army. And now for the first time, army has officially said that we have lost one of our brave Jawan because of the stone pelting from the so-called misguided youth. Yes.
You know, this whole argument of misguided youth, Rajendra, let's put it out as it is. These pelters are killers, they're murderers, they're targeting our forces and they're making our army bleed. In such a circumstance, should our forces continue to show maximum restraint when these pelters time and again provoke, time and again target? Thanks, Rajendra, for joining us with the details on the story.